Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194 and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my video. And we are here at IMOLA, and I just jumped in a fun race that they have every day in E-Seniors, and just figured I'd just run in the Aston Martin. I was actually just messing around with it this last week or so, working on a setup for it. And so I just figured I would do some more work with it in the race. And so we're just going to go over a lap here, and then we'll go over the setup. So now unfortunately, I got into a little bump with John Saunders, and apologized to him. We just got together a little bit, and so I had like 6 seconds damage. I never fixed it. So this is after this is during the later part of the race. So yeah, so you can see the damage on this left side. So anyway, just take that into consideration also. But yeah, it's just a fun race. But we'll jump behind the car. Don't do too much with the Aston Martin. It's since the update, it seems like it's a lot more competitive. Still love the car. It's just great driving and looking. Again, I look for this sidewalk right here. In the car, I'm actually going by it, so I'm just maybe a little bit past this sidewalk, but basically right there, you can see the speed of the car, 169. That's really good speed. Compared to the other cars, it's right there, so nothing wrong with that. And of course, I try to stay right either on this curb or right next to it. It's, pretty much as far to the right as I can. And pretty much what I try to do is do a late apex into this turn. You don't want to turn in here early. That's the worst thing you can do, because then it throws you into the sandbox over here. So you really want to do this like a late apex and run over the sausages some and all that. But you definitely want to, way you attack these, it's, connecting the dots, kind of. So, again, late apex coming around right there. And then that throws you, that way it throws you over here to the left more. Again, you can run over these some. That was a little bit too much for me there, but that's okay. And again, in here, I'm pretty aggressive. Again, it's right here before the 50. You can see right here, I'm on the brakes, and the car's right before it. I'm aiming for these sausages over here on this left corner. And as you can see, I'm pretty aggressive. As you can see, I'm all over this left side sausage, running over it really heavy. I'm wanting to stay to the left here. I know it's not the line, but I try to stay here to the left as much as I can to get this angle for this next right-hand turn. Again, I come over, I try to, tap this sausage. Again, I don't want to run over it real hard as much as I did the last one, but you're going to run over it, that's fine. And you can see you're still going to use, if you're carrying enough speed, you're going to use this whole, the whole track all the way out to the curb. And then here, it's right past the 50 or right past this little road here. And you're on the brakes, down to first. Hold it tight. Get on the gas as soon as you can. Come up the hill. And then I look for these brown spots. See these two? You got a big brown spot and a littler brown spot right here in the grass. That's what I'm looking for. I usually brake right at the 50, but I'm in the car, you're closer, these brown spots. But you can, because of the 50, you're going by the 50. So I'm kind of, in the car, you're not, as you can see, you don't see the 50. I'm kind of looking at these. That's kind of a judgment call, but that's what I use. But just know that's right between the 50, and I just use these brown spots. And I'm trying to aim for these sausages, not on them, but just like next to them. I don't want to run over these sausages, but if you barely hit them, it's okay. And again, you gotta be careful here, because you gotta be careful because you don't want to hit. You go out of bounds here real easy. So make sure the car has the rotation, and so you don't run way out wide here. That's right on the edge. And again, I'm trying to come over here to the left. again, right over on this curb on here to get as much of an angle as I can. And again, I'm running over these sausages on the inside. And then I try to straighten it out and get on the brakes. And then what I'm trying to do again is get down to first. I tried second. Maybe if I had more practice, that might be quicker. But so far, it seems to me the first gear is quicker going through here. And basically, I try to run as close to this curb as I can. Like that. Don't want to hit the sausages, because that's probably slow you down, but I definitely would like, it's good to just touch that, the Italian part there, that, the Italian flag colors there, right there. And then right there, it takes this really well. And again, right here by the 50, I'm on the brakes. And again, right there. Right, or I mean, really aggressive through there, and it just takes it, no problem. It doesn't, not even an issue. And then here, it's really a judgment. It's just between, I think it's, what is it, the 100 and the one, and it's just past the 100, but way before the 50. So you're just past the 100. I mean, you can probably use this grate over here. I don't think you can see it in the car. No, you can't. So you're going by it. So again, just it's a judgment thing, but you're past the 100. So in between the 50 and the 100, I go down to second. I try to run over this curb pretty heavy. And then again, try to run over that curb a little bit. And again, not a perfect lap by any means. There's a 141.49, and like I said, I'm about halfway through the stint right now, maybe more than maybe more than halfway. So again, I like that. It's pretty good. It was staying pretty consistent within a couple tenths. The car was more consistent than I was by far, but I still think it takes the bumps really good. Matter of fact, we'll speed it up here a little bit. I just want to show you this going up through here as far as the this on the outside view to see how good it takes it. Look at that. It just, I mean, it goes over it like it's a luxury car. I mean, it's like nothing. So again, really, really good. Again, one of the strong points of the Aston Martin. I did finish fourth in a race, came back to finish fourth, but again, that was okay. It's just a fun race, just trying to have fun and see how I wanted to see how the car would do in a race condition type thing. So again, we'll go run over back to IMOLA and check out the setup. All right, we're back here at IMOLA, and let's go over the setup. And again, I did go over it again, just looking over some of the data. I made some very small little adjustments, but nothing major. Again, I just like to double check it. So we got 26.2 left front, 25.7 left rear, 25.7 right front, 25.4 right rear. The toe's negative 0.3 with the camera at negative 4 and the caster at 15. Toe on the rear is a positive 0.05 with the camera at negative 3.4. Electronics are 2, 1, and 1. And actually, I ran this at 0 most of the time, just to see how it would do. And you could, at the end, maybe I could, if you were in a longer stint, you might have to go up to 1. But I guess I could just leave it at 0. So just put 2, 1, and 0, I guess. But you can go up to 1 if you, and the TC2 if it starts getting a little too loose on a long run, but it should be fine on anything else. Fuel, 55 liters, number 1 brake pad. Mechanical, got 3 on the anti-roll bar, 61 on the brake bias, steering all the way down. Springs in the front are 155,000 with a 500 bump stop rate and a 15 bump stop range. And on the rear, the springs are 165,000 with an 800 bump stop rate and a 45 bump stop range. Anti-roll bar is 5 and the preload is 50. All this is pretty good. As far as the brake bias, you can go down to 60. Really good. It feels like a good happy medium once you get a little bit of wear on the tires. I did go down to 59 in the race. I I don't know if it really helped it or not, but you can go there. That's up to you how much you trail brake, I guess. But 60 is really good there. So again, that's that. Shocks on the front are 0036, and on the rear they're 0027. Again, you know, with all the bumps and hitting the curbs really hard, you just try to get the best graphs that you can. But again, I think they actually look, for IMOLA, they actually look pretty good. Aero got 56 on the front, 66 in the rear with an 8 wing and a 4 and a 4 in the brake ducts, and the front aero variation is a positive 0.5. So again, you know, with a, you know, driving it more and more, you can get really consistent. I wasn't too bad on the consistency again, but still, always room for improvement. But the tire wear was really really good. And again, as you, like we went over, the speed is really good on the straightaway. Even with the 8 wing, it's still got good straightaway speed. But again, it just feels like a really balanced, really good package. So again, you know, decent times for me. And even though I'm not the greatest, you know, I'm not really strong at this track, but that was actually pretty good times for me, especially for the Aston Martin. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, I'll leave a link to this setup in the description, along with a link to my Discord. And of course, all my setups are free, and of course, all my other setups are there on the Discord. So again, I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you give me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate it, and thank you to everybody that has for your support. And again, any comments are welcome. I love talking to all my sim racing friends, and I hope you come back and visit again real soon. See ya.